Okay, we've got the West Virginia Mountaineers on the dais right now. We're going to have the West Virginia players, Kedrian Johnson, Trey Mitchell, Eric Stevenson. They're available for questions that you might have from them. And remember, we've got a couple of wireless microphones. If you've got questions, raise a hand and we'll get the wireless microphone to you.
Check that assist turnover you bit on me about. Check that.
Got one right here, second row.
Again.
It's because Kitty kept taking it from you.
Eric, right here, second row, Jared McDonald, the Gazette Mail in Charleston. A little bit of a slower start shooting the ball, but you hit those 2 threes out of the, I believe it was the under 12 media timeout. How important was that to kind of get things rolling in the right direction offensively for you guys?
I think it's always good for our team to see, myself and Trey and Kitty and Emmett, make some shots early. It wasn't as early as I would like, but I didn't really take a whole lot of shots in that first 10-minute stretch. So it was good to see those two go in, and then sadly cooled off a little bit, which was frustrating. But yeah, it's good to give a little spark for my team, because we need it.
Trey, it seemed like rebounding was kind of an issue against these guys the last time, and it was an emphasis here tonight. What led to that success, on the boards, and how happy were you with your performance as a team in that facet of the game?
We knew it was a key piece to the game. I didn't know the mic was that good, my bad. But we knew it was a key piece of the game because when we played at Tech, we killed them on the glass, we won. Played them in West Virginia, they beat us on the glass, they won. So that was a point of emphasis for us. So we knew going into it that as long as we controlled that area of the game, then we were going to be fine.
You guys had 21 turnovers last time you were in Lawrence, and today you have 9. So, maybe what are you guys thinking about looking at tomorrow with a chance to win with 21 last time you played these guys? Now tomorrow you go in after controlling the ball pretty well today. Does that help you with confidence-wise or what, Trey?
Who are you asking?
Oh, my bad.
You're good.
Oh, yeah, but that's another key element to the game. You got to take care of the ball. And you said we had 21 last time, but 9 today. So as long as we take care of the ball like that, we can beat anybody, for sure.
Keedy, Emmett said yesterday the biggest key to the game was guard. You guys hold them to 23% shooting from the field, 21 from 3 in the second half. What was the biggest key defensively to slowing this team down?
Making rotations and having ball pressure at all times. I feel like we're going to end up always scoring the ball. It just comes down to the defensive end for us.
Any more questions for the players?
It must not be very interesting.
It's all right, I'm trying to get to the cold tub anyway.
Yeah, I need to go ice these legs.
Okay, we're going to excuse the players to their locker room, and just as a reminder, the locker rooms are open to the media. Floor is open for questions for Coach Huggins.
Coach, it seems like you guys are playing the best basketball that you have all season to this point. Would you agree with that? And, what's been the biggest kind of key down the stretch?
Well, our turnovers are down. We're rebounding the ball better. I think we know each other better. I think we're making plays now that we couldn't make early because, we thought they were going to zig and they zagged. And I think now we understand a little better each other.
Okay, question on the photo deck.
Coach, how big was the rebounding in this game? You all didn't win that margin by much, but it seems like you guys got the important rebounds when they needed to be gotten.
It's always big. Anytime you can get more possessions, be it an offensive rebound, be it a steal, be it a forcing the turnover, the key is getting the ball back.
I'm not positive which game it was after. It might have been at TCU, where it seemed like you were questioning the leadership of some of your guys and that will to win and that killer instinct. Do you guys feel
Who,
like
me doing that?
Yeah.
No,
Can you
come on.
believe it?
Come on.
Do you think you guys have found that now?
Kitty's always been the leader. No, Kitty's a 6-year guy, I think, because of the COVID. So he's been a great leader for us. He's been a great leader. Eric's been a really good leader as well. We've got a lot of upperclassmen, I think, that they know this is it, and that they want to make a run, and so they're trying to help the younger guys certainly get better and do the right things.
Back to the photo deck.
Yep. Coach, quick turnaround coming up against Kansas tomorrow. I guess what's the most important thing for the players to do over the next 12 hours or so while they get ready for that game? And then I guess what's the biggest takeaway from the most recent meeting in Lawrence?
Probably much the same as what you guys will do. They'll go in there and answer a bunch more questions, and then they'll go get in the cold tub, like I'm sure you guys will after the performance that y'all put on today. I mean, you jump in that cold tub as soon as you get back to the hotel. You're familiar with that, aren't you? That's what I figured, yeah.
And then, Coach, one more for you. Jim Boeheim announced his retirement today. Just thoughts on a coach used to battle in the Big East, and thoughts on Jim.
Well, honestly, I'm surprised. He's a basketball diehard, and he was coaching when I was playing. So and we talk about that occasionally. I made 2 free throws actually to put them away. So we talk about that occasionally, and he's a great guy. He's an absolutely great guy. He's a fun guy to be around. I think a lot of times people misunderstand what a really good guy he is and his humor. And he's had an absolutely incredible career, from being a player at Syracuse to what he's done and what he's won, thousands and thousands of games, and that's hard to do. It's hard to do, and it's hard to stay at the top like he has, certainly.
It also makes you number 1 on the career victory list among active coaches. Do you have a thought on that?
No, honestly, I don't think about those things unless I come in here and listen to you guys, and then I don't know. I mean, my dad was a coach. My dad probably the most successful high school coach in the history of Ohio basketball, and he never really. I mean, people would say, and I don't know anything about it, and probably honestly, he didn't. He didn't really pay any attention. He didn't care. I don't know, means I'm old, I guess. Getting older, anyway. I'm not old, I'm getting older. How's that?
Don't see any other hands. Do we have anything from the Zoom? No questions on the Zoom? Coach, thank you very much.
Good, I'm gonna go jump in that ice bath and get ready for tomorrow. How's that?